Tofo Beach in Mozambique is an amazing diving destination. We went around New Year's time and we saw mantas and whale shark on the dive and all sorts of other fish. Manta rays are present all year round and mostly come to be cleaned on the cleaning stations along the reef, and this is when you get to see them because otherwise they are migratory and go far away or deep or something like that. Apparently, they really like to get cleaned and they can stay up to 8 hours, sort of spaholic fish. As you can see here on this video, the fish is getting cleaned. Um, Mozambique is also one of the major actually aggregation points for mantas. They estimate the population of the reef mantas of about 900 and oceanic mantas of about 600. And actually the research there in Mozambique was one of the big contributions to determining there are two different species of the mantas. And then the research continues, and they also do a lot on the identification and sort of migratory patterns, since again so little is known. So they live up to about 40 years. They only have like one pup every 2-3 years, and the worldwide population is still unknown, which is really incredible. The dive shop we were diving with Piri Piri was very sort of responsible and making sure that the divers are not chasing mantas and not climbing onto the reefs, and as a result sort of the mantas stick around and you can get very very close, or rather manta can get very close to you. Like on this one you can see all the little fishes cleaning it, little yellow butterfly fish cleaning the back of the manta there. At times we have seen more than one. We've seen on one dive I think 3 mantas, and all different colors. You can see there the coloration is slightly different. Like on this video there are 2 of them at the same time, and the one on the left you can see it has a little bit of scars. It will be coming up a bit closer in the next second or so, but that is supposedly from mating because the male is holding on to the female while they're swimming, and so that's how those scars end up on what I guess must be the female then. It's a very beautiful looking manta there. We couldn't stay any longer with them at the bottom because we had to go up because we already maxed out our deco. But here was some of the most spectacular shots that we got. This was on the Sherwood Forest dive site. And you could see this beautiful coral and all of the fish, and then the manta just hanging on top of it. And that's, by the way, researchers taking ID shot of the manta from the bottom. Some really amazing moments, and actually on some of the dives we spent the full dive, nearly 40 minutes, with these mantas hanging around us. So this is the same dive site but without mantas. You can see there's like all sorts of fish just steaming around, and when the sun comes out it's really beautiful. We also saw the schools of trevally on the blue. We saw a shark and a couple of devil rays also on the safety stops. Many eels. This is a sizable honeycomb eel swimming around. And we also saw a bunch of different rays. This is the ribbon-tailed black ray. Very beautiful thing. We also seen the big green ones as well. And then this is this other dive site that we went to first actually on, and it's called Manta Point. It's spectacular in terms of the fish and all, so visibility was not great. We didn't see mantas on this one, but we were super lucky to see the whale shark on the dive. And it just sort of popped on top of us, and then you can see how excited our dive guide is because it's quite rare to see them on the dive. They see them a lot on the safari from the surface, but just to have it coming and swimming across on the dive is not very frequent. So some really awesome diving in Tofo in Mozambique, and there is more at divingmo.com.